Today, I'm going to make a saw blade battle axe. So the first step is you're going to want to get a piece of wood that fits your hand nicely, and you have a good half a foot up there from above your hand. You don't want it even too close to your hand because you don't want to cut your hand. Then you're going to want to pick out your saw blade that you want to use, and I'm just going to use this one. This one seems pretty sharp, so I'm going to use this one, and you got to measure, well, roughly measure how far from the center right here it is to the edge, and then you're gonna cut that length down your dowel rod. So now after you've cut down that length down your dowel rod, you're gonna want to take your saw blade and you're gonna want to pop it in there, and carefully you don't cut your hand up here, but you're gonna want to pop it in there, and it should be, you want it to be slightly stiff, you know, when going in there. So there you go, it's in there now, and I'd say that looks pretty good. Now, depending on whether or not your saw blade has one or two holes, you're going to want to take your dowel rod and you're going to want to figure out where they are. Now, if you just have one on there, you can just do one. I would recommend drilling another hole over here next to it, because you're not going to just want one point holding it, because it'll try to rotate and it'll wiggle a little bit, but if you do two, it should hold in there pretty nicely. You're going to take your drill and you're going to drill through that hole. So there you go, now you have your hole. So next, now you have your hole drill, and you're just going to want to check if you can see through it. If you can't, you're going to have to probably wood fill it and then re-drill it. But since I can see through it, that means that we can continue. Mark out your next hole and drill. And my second hole did not match up, and just for sake of prettiness and not wanting to drill another hole, I'm just going to drill through the metal right there. And perfect. Okay, so next you're going to take just some sort of, you know, metal rod or something that fits through the holes you just made, just very tightly fits through the holes, and you're gonna take it and you're gonna, you know, put it through it, and then you see I've already started one here. You're gonna, after you stick it through, you're gonna pound on each end of the thingy with a hammer, and it will start to kind of flatten out, and that will basically sort of create a rivet. If you have like a, if you actually have real rivets, just do that. It's going to be much easier, but it's going to work the same. So I'm going to finish that, and then I'll show you. One done, and the second one's done. So now this is pretty sturdy, and I can, like, you know, I can hit stuff pretty hard, and it makes a pretty good cut in it. You got to be careful about how much you choke up, because you might cut your hand. But what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna like chop off a few teeth right here, and that should be pretty good. I can't really think of a whole lot I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna give it a nice flat black spray paint on the blade, and then I might actually no, I was gonna stain the handle, but I don't think I will. I'm probably going to put a paracord wrap on the handle here, but for now, it looks pretty decent, so, yep. So, if you're not stupid like I was being, and you drill your holes correctly, you won't have to do this paracord thingy that I did. But anyway, I don't know if you can see, but on the side right here, there is a small hole, and it was making the whole blade shift around, which was really bad. So I put this paracord in, and that fixed the problem. Some people may think this is cool. That actually, the paracord is going to turn out black at the end, because I'm going to spray everything flat black, but yep, that's how that worked. So last but definitely not least, I added this. It's a screw with two washers on it. It kind of overlaps the dowel just slightly, and what this will do is, you know, you got kind of that like smasher thing, so you can like smash with the back of it. So that's kind of nice. That's just pretty much the last addition that I've added. So, this is how it turned out. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's very durable, and I'm probably going to be doing a test video in the future. Yeah, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment or a suggestion on what you want me to build next. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.